Okay, March 24th, 2025, Watchdog going to provide suspicious activity and 22nd Ward, drugs, prostitution, and any other things under the cover of the so-called food trucks. This only happened at night. And here it is, the first truck over here discovered with the green light on the left on Cicero Avenue. And the red truck, I can see it from here also. Excuse me. Here's the red truck on the right coming up, and the one on the left on 44th Street and South Cicero. Okay. Now, the third truck's supposed to be on 43rd and Cicero, not here yet. And the police department not doing anything. The neighbors report these issues to 311, 911 numerous times, and the trucks are still parking in those areas. Excuse me. I spot prostitution a couple days ago, prostitutes a couple days ago. I don't know if anybody reacted to that. I called the 911, report that, so we see what happened. I'm not doing this because I'm bored, because I don't have better things to do. I'm 65 years young, I'm disabled. I live in this neighborhood for 40 some years plus, and the neighbors come to me and ask me, Jerry, can you help to do something about these issues that we have in our neighborhood? Well, since I have quite a bit of time, why not? I said. They come to my house, help me with my backyard, help me around the house and minor repairs that I need to do. So, when they're working, or when they don't have no time to go to the alderman's office and address this, I do that throughout the day. In the evening, I enjoy to see what's going on in our neighborhood. Excuse me, and we have plenty problems in here. I'm going to show you another one, illegal truck. See, this is the so-called food trucks that I just spotted on 44th and Cicero. And this has been going on for months right now. 22nd Ward, that's the ward that this intersection is. I'm having a meeting with the alderman in a few days, so I'm getting this information to show him what's going on. Excuse me. And I'm going to show you the Four Seasons truck. We're in a 14 ward right now. Four Seasons heating and cooling. The serviceman doing disgusting service. I mean, they're breaking the law, parking the truck. 14 ward. I'm going to show you this Four Seasons truck parked illegally in 14 ward. I talked to the company says, wow, the alderman, they didn't say which alderman, tell us it's okay to park this truck. Here we go. Now we got two trucks in here. It's on 46 and Knox. See these two trucks over here? Yeah, this guy, Four Seasons, that's the main company over here, and the other one. I want to go to the intersection and see the exact address. Okay, this 46 in Kilpatrick. This one here. So there's parked on 46th, truck is parked on 46th Street between Kilpatrick and Knox Avenue. This is 14 ward, so I'm going to address that to that ward. But there's another Four Seasons truck parked many trucks all over Chicago breaking the law like this. But there's another one that I know, and this person been very ignorant. He parked his trucks in a vicinity of 64th Street, I believe. Yeah, 64th Street and Springfield. Every day. 23rd Ward, one person from that ward is working with me, try to resolve that issue and many other concerns of the residents of 23rd Ward have. And they asked me to address those issues as well on their behalf. And I'm getting a lot of issues in 23rd Ward because they're not opening the door, they don't want to listen. Only that one person that I mentioned, his name is Mike. For time being, he's trying to address some of those issues. Tree trimming, rodents in the 23rd Ward, illegal parking of those commercial vehicles that you just saw a few moments ago. So, okay, folks, I'm going to go and see if the other vehicle is parked on 63rd and vicinity of 63rd and Springfield. Excuse me, but meantime, I'm driving through Archer Heights over here on Knox Avenue. See what else I can spot over here. And again, I'm not looking for these things out of my way. I got better things to do, but because the neighbors ask me and because I have a hard time to park my vehicle in front of my residence. And this guy's trying to unload the cars. Okay, well, we wait. We'll see what happens. That makes residents in here residential and some commercial, but I'm not going to dispute that for now. We got plenty of other things to do. All right, folks, as soon as I'm going to wait for this guy to unload this car, I'm going to record another video on 63rd, vicinity of 63rd Street and Springfield. Okay. Okay, folks, this is March 24th on Monday. I'm in 23rd Ward at 63rd Street and Pulaski Avenue. The ward office, 23rd Ward office, is just around the corner over here. I'm making this video to collect the proof about the illegal parking going on in the 23rd Ward and also illegal businesses in residential area. This is 23rd Ward right back over there. Four Seasons Heating and Cooling Company breaking the law in Chicago. They used to park their company truck in here overnight, maybe 50 times in this intersection. 63rd Street and Springfield, right over here. But, and we got a citation for them. City of Chicago initiated a boot. But obviously the salesperson didn't learn his lesson and he just changed the location. Oh, he's not over there. Maybe he is, maybe he's not. We'll see. You keep on parking the truck over here on 64th Street. And we're trying to address this issue. 23rd Ward, one of the person that works in 23rd Ward, his name Mike, he's doing a very good job for the time being. We see if he's going to address those concerns of residents in 23rd Ward. Tree trimming, rats all over the property on 3914 West 63rd Street. This Four Seasons trucks and other trucks I'm going to show you. They parked illegally in this ward, 23rd Ward, in residential area, and residents are complaining, and they're not being here about the 23rd Ward because the doors are closed. I cannot go over there because they don't want to open the door. Even I have a signed sworn statements that I can speak on behalf of the residents of 23rd Ward. Some of them, not all of them, but anyway, let's see if we could find a Four Seasons truck over here. Right where this van is pulling up over there. Well, unfortunately, the Four Seasons truck is not here today. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. No, the truck is not here, not yet. Okay. Oh no, wait a minute. Look at this. Change the location. Four season truck over here. Again, truck 180. Same truck. We're gonna have to go back around. I need to come and take the license plates down. Because one of the company's representatives responded to me after I tracked them down on Facebook and a couple other social platforms. But anyway, let me continue going here. So I come back and get the license plates of that truck. But this building over here, excuse me, on 63rd and Springfield, you see the garage on the left over there underneath in that residential building in the condominium complex? That's where the illegal repairs going on. This guy repairs cars all the time and got an oil leaking out of that garage. Sometimes the garage is open, and I have the video of that and the pictures. But this time, he's closed. So he's probably doing some repairs on the inside. And the Department of Business Affairs, I'm going to meet with them. They saying on incidents like this, they can do nothing because that's private property. They cannot go in there. Oh, that's why this is the garage. Oh, that's why I made the pictures and the video when the garage was open, so they see actually what was going on in there. Yeah, they saying their hands are tied, but let's see if we could get some results in here. Okay, I want to show you a couple other trucks parked illegally in this ward. A couple other vehicles. Those Atlas, I believe that's a lift truck company. One more block, I think. No, not in there. Yep, right here. You see that Atlas Trucking? That's on Springfield and 61st Street. This guy parked over there every night. He don't have no business to be here in the residential area after hours, taking parking space for other residents. He doesn't own the company, Atlas Lift Truck. We're going to go around and see if we could. There was another commercial company that parked here illegally in the 23rd Ward. You see, it's pretty crowded. There's no room to park the vehicles for the residents. I got my lid over there, but doesn't give them right to park the company vehicle there. And this is one way. Okay, we gotta go up one more street. Let's see. A couple construction guys here, but they're private vans. Contractor. Yeah, this one here, but they live here. That's their vehicles. They're earning money and supporting their family. There's nothing wrong with that. But the other folks want to earn money, and company don't want to pay for the parking. They want to use their serviceman, private residence for the parking and disturbing everybody else. Okay, let's see if we're gonna get this one in here, maybe in here. Let's see if that's where the Atlas Trucking was working here. Alright. No, I think we missed the street. But anyway, I gotta go and get the license plates of the Four Seasons truck. Well, maybe we go on one more street over here. Yeah, maybe it's over here. We'll see. Yep, I think so. Atlas. Yeah, and there's another vehicle, commercial vehicle in here, but Atlas is over here. Beautiful, we got him. Okay. Right here, lift trucks. Yep. Bel Agro Village. And what is this guy doing over here? Okay, Springfield and 60 First Street. Yeah, okay, we're going to go collect the license plates now. Okay, folks. This is a picture of the railroad company having problem with the railroad crossing and 14th Ward. That has nothing to do with the 23rd Ward, but nonetheless, this crossing have nothing but problem. And not only that, the train that goes through there goes about a block away from the residential area, and we hear the train every day, 10 times a day, day and night, causing nothing but problems with the noise, honking the horn before the crossing. Also, the overweight cars, the railroad cars cause cracks, vibration, damage to our residential area, houses getting flooded because the water gets through the cracks into the basement, destroying the floors. Personal belonging get lost and so forth. In some cases, are about $30,000-$40,000 a crack. And the insurance don't want to pay it because they say that's not their fault. City don't want to pay it because, well, it's not our problem. So we don't know whose problem that is. Anyway, you see these guys are working their butts off to trying to get the track working. We're supposed to get either the viaduct or under bridge or something like that for this crossing because this is a major intersection. It causing nothing but problem. A lot of train goes through here very slowly because city passed a law for them if the train is in a full stop. There's a heavy fine on the railroad company. So therefore the train moves very slowly and the city cannot fine them for that. So at the same time, when the train moves so slowly, they cause nothing but problems for the neighbors. Because, for example, if they have a refrigerator trailers on the top of those cars, railroad cars, the engines are running, smoking, fumes. People cannot open the windows. That's so disgusting. It's not fun. I mean, it's not funny, really. It's a tremendous issue with that railroad track. We have a problem with the airplane flying over our heads also for years. Windows being busted, shattered, things are falling off the wall. We had a representative from Congress. Some of our neighbors addressed this issue, the railroad problems and the airplanes and other issues in our neighborhood a couple of weeks ago. So this person promised us that he's going to look into it. Look into it. All right. Well, that's one way to put it. And see what can be done and how could that be addressed. Again, well, this has been going on for 5 years at least. So if you folks have some kind of suggestions where people like the residents of Archer Heights could go to get help for this, please let me know. And we will greatly appreciate that. We'll see what we could do and how we could share the information that we already got with you people, because I'm sure this is not the only one neighborhood in Chicago. They have this kind of issues with the railroad companies or airports. We got two major airports, O'Hare and Midway I understand Elk Grove Village has similar issues. Now, this one is another subject. It's on the 14 War. So you use a commercial truck, parks over there, day and night. That truck doesn't have no business to be there. That's a Myanmar or something like that. I have the right information on it, so if anybody want to have that information, I'd be more than happy to share it. I'm trying to locate the company. I believe they're out of west suburbs, someplace over there. And like I said, he's parking in the residential area. This guy, the company doesn't have no right to be here when they not perform the service or anything like that. And not only this company, but previously you heard me on the video, Four Season trucks, Atlas lift trucks. So, those things are happening all over Chicago. So again, if you guys have issues like that, please let me know, because the more we're going to find, the stronger case we're going to have, and we're going to address this correctly. And we're not going to listen to people saying, oh, the aldermen tell us it's okay. We got permits. I had one company telling me that, oh, we could get the permits from the state representative office. We could even get it from the Congress, allowing to park the vehicles. See, that's the same truck at night. Same truck at night, park in the residential area. And they're going back into permits. And we can get the permits to park our vehicles. Sure, you get the permits to park your vehicle, but not overnight, not when you do not perform the service. You get the permits only for the time when you perform the work. So, some of the companies are not educated, and obviously the salesperson or the serviceman like to have the vehicle right next to him, and the company don't mind that. They like it because they're not going to have to pay for the parking. They want to get a free parking in the city, in residential areas that you and me, we pay taxes for, and we should have a place to park our own vehicles. And in this case, we don't. And the corporation don't give a hoot. And our city government is not helping. The police are not reacting. There's another company, King Heating Company. This truck parks in 14 Ward. This person used to work for Four Seasons. So Four Seasons Heating Company got mad at him, as best as I know, and he got hired with this King Heating. And he does the same thing with this company, parked the truck in residential area on Kilpatrick Avenue between 50 and 51st Street. And I'm not going to disclose the address right now because, the address has nothing to do with the driver being ignorant and parking the vehicle over here. That's the company who allowed their own vehicle to be parked in the residential area when they're not performing the work. And residents getting really, really upset about it's incredible. So you see, you got a Four Seasons, you got a King, you got Xfinity also. You have Atlas lift trucks. Those people think they own the city of Chicago. No, the residents, the taxpayer, that's who pay the taxes and deserve to be looked after and receive the service they're supposed to. This van over here, another one. We got this guy moved from the front because he was parking this van in the front of the residential area again. Contractor. Leaking oil. The alderman's employee came in, put oil dry on the street so the street doesn't get destroyed and nobody gets slipped on that and hurt himself and break their leg or anything like that. Besides it being an environmental issue, besides it being medical hazard, besides the vehicle being a commercial vehicle, besides that parking residential area, you could go on and on about this. So this guy, instead of parking in the front, he parks in the back. And you see that garage open? He's got nothing but junkyard over there. Well, it's his garage or somebody's garage. It's okay. Somebody allowed that. But the repairs going on. In the backyard, you hear heavy-duty impact tools and grinding equipment on and off, smoke flying from the back of the yard. He's got this blind fence so nobody could visually see it, but you could see the smoke up. You could hear the noise. You could hear the vibration. You could smell the things. You could see the oil in the front of the residential house. What's the address? 4939 South Kilpatrick, Ranch House. If that's not correct, you will have my information. You could call me and I will disclose all that information. Not only me, but my neighbors, people who I work with, who ask me, who authorize me to speak on their behalf and address all these issues. In paper, in writing, sworn statements. And yet, 23rd Ward giving me runaround. That's another one. 4958 South Kilpatrick. This guy, he is so outrageous. He's got about 12 cars parked alongside his house, corner house. He buys and sells cars, mainly Volkswagen. He's got a license plate, temporary license plates on those vehicles, no city stickers, so there is no immediate citation that could be issued against parking those vehicles. But the vehicles being parked over there for weeks, you would consider it as abandoned. And the garage that's open over here shows exactly for the department they handle the licensing, be issuing the licensing for people buying cars, selling cars, repairing cars. And this guy repairs the cars and then he sells them. You could see clearly all the heavy duty equipment inside the garage. And you will see, furthermore, there's another picture, shows you the side gate on the right side of the garage. Side gate goes into the yard. In his yard, he's got 2 vehicles in there. And the department, BCP, if I'm not, something like that, tells the Ombudsman's office, BACP, okay, that's BACP. It tells everybody that, no, we cannot do that, we have to see the person when he's over there doing that. Yeah, sure, I mean, he does that at night, as you see the dark, you see that gate over there? You could barely see the cars in there. But anyway, so the BACP says, no, we cannot do anything with it until we catch him by hand. Well, when? When are you going to catch him? At night? You guys sleeping at night, having a coffee or taking care of your kids or other stuff in the home. And this guy's doing the repair and sells the cars in the evening, at night. Now, not the last number. Matter of fact, I was in the Alderman's office early today, and I got a meeting with the commissioner named Ivan. I could spell the last name, Capitali. I'm trying to get in touch and get an answer with his office. Now, Letitia, 312-744-5379. For 2 days, I've been trying to leave a message for her to get in touch with me so we could address this issue, so we could help the department to investigate this more, so the residents could have a peace of mind. Anyway, folks, any other information I will disclose to you if you ask for it. My name is Jerry. I'm a watchdog. I'm a county, state, and federal license group. I am a legal corporation in the state of Illinois. Here's my local phone number and my international phone number. So as you see that in this long video, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to bore you, but this is crucial evidence that I'm going to present this in many places. So hopefully our voice is going to get heard. the people of Archer Heights, 14th Ward, South Forks, and 22nd Ward, the prostitution and narcotics going on in that area. We're right next to it. 23rd Ward, disgusting, disgusting way they treat some of the residents. Hopefully this guy, Mike, as I mentioned, is going to address some of those issues for us, as he promised. Supposed to be this week. We're supposed to get update from him this week. Last week of March 2025. You see this on this one? Yeah, Chicago social crisis. We got the train problems. We got the airplanes problems. We got the noise problems. We got the narcotics, prostitution. We got a little bit of everything. Archer Heights, Chicago. Now I understand there's many neighborhoods like ours in Chicago. Folks, but if we stay together, we're going to help each other. I know that. Now, I am only 65 years young. I'm disabled. And I'll try to do my best to not only help myself, but help everybody. I have tremendous resources, a lot of information that I can share with you folks. Not only in regards to the city of Chicago, but many cities throughout the U.S. and around the world. I work with people in Pakistan, Bangladesh, Japan, Europe. I'm from Eastern Europe. I came originally here 45 years plus to the United States. Nigeria, Africa. I am a federal transportation broker. My friends, I've done business with a lot of companies in a lot of neighborhoods across the United States plus. So you'll be surprised what I got to offer. You just get in touch with me and you could find out. So, as I said, there's a lot of issue going on around Chicago and my neighborhood and many other places. Well, let's see if we can clean it up somehow. I know we cannot change the world. I'm not silly, but we could definitely put a dent together for sure. And that goes for our local government, for our state government, state representative on Archer and Kedzie. He been hiding like ostrich, putting a head in the sand with his butt sticking out for 3.5 years, doing nothing. I sent numerous emails, sent numerous requests. I stopped physically by the office, and you know what? I get nothing but maybe this, maybe later. We don't know. The representative is busy. We don't know the schedule. We don't know nothing. Okay, well, we'll see. Same thing this week. I'm supposed to get the final update. What's going on with these local issues? And the federal government, as I mentioned that early, I already spoke with some people in our congressional district. My neighbors and we met a week ago with somebody that represents the Congress. And we see what the outcome is going to be of that visit. Now, you might think, well, whatever you think. I went to senator's office. I talked to the senator myself, personally, addressed some of those issues. So this has been going on for, the pressure that we've been putting, the additional pressure, for about 1 month only. But the whole 9 yards been going on for about 3.5 years throughout the state representative Aaron Ortiz, his office. So we'll see what's going to happen. Also, I spoke with the people in the speaker office to let the people know over there who the speaker is working with. what kind of state representative he's got in there, what black sheep he have. Well, but don't worry about it, it happens everywhere. So, folks, you see those skeletons? Well, a lot of people, and I'm one of them, we are interesting, and not only interesting, but we are promising you that we're going to get those skeletons out of the closet, whether it's a local, state government, government of Chicago. We're going to get those skeletons out from the closet. And they're not going to be dressed in the funny hats like this. We're going to get them out, and you guys going to see what they are about. And this lovely cow, I call that fat cow. She's pretty, right? Well, she's not going to be pretty after we administrate a diet for her. And I myself and the residents of Archer Heights, we're preparing a very nice diet. And she's going to go on a permanent diet. And I don't think she's going to look that pretty. But it takes time. But one thing I could say for myself and for the residents of Archer Heights, we've been very patient. Some of us passed away already. Some of the seniors are still around. Some of the kids who have problems sleeping because the trains wake them up and airplanes wake them up. You know, they don't want to go to school in the morning because they're not rested, you know, and they don't get the rest. And then the parents also, you know, they're tired. So you see, we got a lot of issues that needs to be addressed and caused by railroad tracks, railroad trains, the railroad companies, I should say, the trains, airplanes, prostitution, parking issues. Well, the list goes on and goes on. So the video is coming to the end right now. A couple short introductory I'm going to do. And folks, I'm sorry that it took so long, but this is very important for me and for residents of Archer Heights. As I mentioned many times, we want to be here. We want our voices to be here. And we're going to post this any place and everywhere that we possibly can. Now, I want to introduce myself to you. This is me. I'm on the left side. I'm in the front of the Daly Center, downtown Chicago. After I had a meeting, well, I was observer. I didn't want to talk about nothing at that meeting. I just want to hear what everybody got to say. There was a council meeting in City Hall, Chicago. And after that, I approached a pedestrian and I said, well, can you guys make me a picture? I could have a souvenir. So that's how I got this picture, so I can show it to you and introduce myself. Now, the guy on the right, he's my executive director. He's from Pakistan. He helps me tremendously with my technical needs that I have to, you know, face. And then he helps me also with my channels and platforms and so on and so forth, my media. Very well educated person. He's a university graduate. I work with him for about 7 years right now. And you see my YouTube channel, Life in Chicago with Jerry. And I have also a website, I believe watchdoggroup.us. And then you see my local phone number in there. So please try to get in touch with me and let me know if you have any information that you could share, if you have any guidelines, any suggestions for us, how we could deal with these issues and how we could maybe resolve them. Please let me know. And, you know, like I said, if you want to share something about your neighborhood, whether it's in Chicago, someplace down the state, or any other state across the United States. Share it with us. And not only the residential things and issues, but I also work with a lot of disabled people, senior citizen. If you know anybody, or if you have a person like that in your family, and you're looking for resources or help, I'm here to give you some very good advice, good information, share some resources for you. As I mentioned, I'm disabled. I'm 65 years young. So I have quite a bit of experience, and on top of that, I'm a federal transportation broker, so I'm familiar with a lot of different companies and corporate offices, mom and pop stores, anything. Well, and I want to thank you for overwhelming support, for subscribing to my channel, and yeah, you do a great job. Thank you. And for those folks who haven't had a chance to explore our channels, I have three of them. I just recently opened up a global channel. People asked me to do that because like I said, I do business with people in Europe and Africa, and Pakistan, Far East, Japan. For those of you who haven't had a chance to take a look at it, the information and explore that, please do that. Look at all the three channels. Life in Chicago with Jerry is my main channel. And this one I think I'm going to put on the Watchdog group. This video, I'm going to put that. I'm going to try to organize the channels. We're fairly new. I've been doing this for about, I don't know, 7 months, something like that. So if you have any suggestions how we could do better, as I mentioned before, tell me, give me little guidelines. I'm a good listener, and I believe that never too late to learn. And we're going to pass away. We're not going to know everything. So we just got to keep on pounding and, get better tomorrow. So thank you, folks. Thank you so much. And here's how you could get in touch with me. You obviously on the YouTube channel already, but I'm pretty active on Facebook. You can look me up over there, and nextdoor.com. Very nice platform. Some of you guys may be already familiar with that. That's a domestic platform. So that's probably for the people, not probably, but for sure, only for people in the United States. But it's a very nice platform because you could find a lot of information there also. People looking for items, offering items, donating items, looking for service, offering service. Repair shops have their ads on there. Doctors, professional people. You have everybody in there. So it's very interesting to explore. And you see my picture in the middle over there. When I hold my friend Cody, I have him as my companion. Very good. Pat, for 14 years. And unfortunately, I lost him to a car accident 4 years ago. I miss him a lot. But life goes on. And you see my local phone number in there. And you see my email address. I don't have to say that. My name is Jerry Zmenkowski. Watchdog Group USA, that's my corporation. And folks, I don't know what else to say other than I'm trying to share the information and help myself and help everybody. I'm from Archer Heights, Chicago. So I think I will stop the discussion momentarily, and you got all the links that you need to know. I'm sure you find me someplace if you want to. All right, thank you, folks.